So, much like Circle Friendo's other fan game, Icarus, our runners flew a little too close to the sun, and we ended up quite underestimate there. So we decided to give you an encore race of another classic fan game, Quickie World.
Yes.
Which, GlitchCat, forgive me if I'm wrong, but you might know a little thing or two about this one.
A little bit about this. This is an absolute classic. This is an older one from 2018, but it really holds up. And it's really kind of interesting. You're gonna see some cool tech and maybe some cool speedrun strats. I think what we're doing here, this is kind of impromptu. I think we're gonna be passing the controller per level. So we got the same teams from before, but we're gonna be Shovda beats a level, Greg beats the next level. We're gonna pass it around like that, right? That's right? Yeah, all right. Yeah, yes, okay. So this is from Valdio in 2018. And yeah, it's a fun one. It's kind of designed at the time as sort of an intro to Kaizo to kind of get newer players in. Kaizo is difficult, but that doesn't mean it can't be welcoming and it can't kind of teach you its formulas. So are we just gonna start out or? All right. Are you feeling good?
All right. Well, bonus Kaizo content is coming up. Chat's going wild about this bonus Kaizo as well.
Let's go.
So let's hand it back over to you to get ready for that.
Hey, audience, can I hear some hype for some more Kaizo?
Yeah. All right.
You can never have too much Kaizo.
Yeah. Okay.
All righty.
Do you want to count it down?
Let's do that.
You can do it.
All right, sick. Yeah, I get to do this.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, in 3, 2, 1. Go! Oh, what a classic.
Yeah. Nostalgic, right?
Oh, for sure. Go fast, perhaps don't be hasty.
Don't be hasty.
Don't be hasty.
I don't know. Are we doing any percent or 100%? Well, there are a couple of interesting levels at the end, but we're starting out with this Goomba Jam, and So welcome to Kaizo. You're gonna see some standard kind of things. There's that gold coin that indicates where and when to land on something. We got the so the H. We explain the H.
Oh yeah.
The checkpoints look like the letter H. So if you see an H, say H.
It's simple as.
Yeah. So I did, I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but I did have the 100% world record on this game until a player bopped it with an incredible time.
They know what to do.
I say that because I don't necessarily remember all of these levels. But
you're still more knowledgeable than I am.
Yeah, oh, there we go. So, nice. First level down.
Excellent.
Yep. They needed to bring that Goomba forward in order to open the gate and then also to drop the Goomba in the pit at the end. And I think instead of stopping between levels, we're just going to kind of let it roll.
Yeah.
Like standard race style. But look at that. Yeah. Come on.
Love it.
That being said, JD, do you have a few donations for us?
Really quick. $25 from Franz Brotherhood saying Kaizo Race is always our favorite part of our favorite events. Our favorite dessert, though, is vermicellis, a sort of chestnut paste over vanilla ice. Very Swiss. Lots of love from the German night shift.
Y'all are teaching me so much about desserts.
It just randomly made me think about Luigi's Italian ice because it's Mario.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? We used to have that back in the day. It's kind of shaved ice. We got some bullets chasing us in this level, and you're going to see those. There's yellow coins and blue coins. That's a kind of a parlance in Kaizo. Blue coins tell us to spin jump. Gold coins tell us to do a regular jump. And that's just kind of, H, yep.
You're doing so well.
They pick up so fast.
They grow
quick
so
learners.
fast.
Yeah, so a little bit of P-speed preservation. There's Greg, getting in there. And I think Spirits, running gracefully off the edge. Gracefully. Yes, so you're noticing, actually, this is good demonstration. We need to preserve P-speed in that section. So, coming up and hitting that shell, and then that shell's gonna move forward. We need that to make the jump, and then moving through there with P-speed. Yep, very good. I don't know, can you make that? I think you might be able to, you can make that second part without the P-speed. But, nicely done to get around that Koopa. But that's my lake.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Greg and Shovda are in Glitchcat Lake. Yep. That's you.
That's me, that's my lake.
Glitchcat.
I have some sort of Kaizo crimes to answer for later in this game, and I will take full responsibility for that when we get there. But this is my lake. We've got some tide water down there. We've got this torpedo Ted. This is one of these interesting things about Kaizo that in the regular game you're never going to see the torpedo outside in the regular world, so you're never going to know that actually you can spin jump on them, which is like why that interaction exists when you'd never see it in the real game. Who knows? Nicely done. 20. So Hank picking up that H2, yes, not too far behind.
If anyone is not a Super Mario World player, but you perhaps engage in other types of games, shout out to Quickie Mountain 2 from the Celeste community.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one. Very beginner friendly, makes a lot of references to Quickie World. Made by our own Frozen Flygon and their partner Bean Jammin'.
I love how far out Kaizo has proliferated into gaming. Like, I'm endlessly proud. I think proud. That's like proud with a question mark. I'm proud of us.
No, you can be proud. It's okay.
Yeah.
Proud.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, yeah. Big. I love that, like, anticipatory age.
That was good.
That was so funny. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Terminal Ferocity, I believe the name of this level. And, yeah, the coins are kind of guiding the players down. Oh. Can we do the big H again when they get to it? It's so funny.
Right?
Yep. So yeah, the green coin here, you're seeing those green coins, and that's telling the racers when to throw the shell. It's kind of, green coin, green shell. Oh. Wait for it. Okay, orb. But we get
everyone,
to get to do the funny. Yep.
Ready?
H. Yes. It can be a little tricky to control your drift in the air. You're falling, but you still have that drift, and you kind of have to kind of manage your horizontal movement in that. LinkDead Shed, shout outs to LinkDead, very kind and good player in our community, an absolute
Excellent
OG.
player.
Yeah, been around forever. LinkDead has just conquered some of the most difficult games that you'll ever see, and this is apparently his shed, where we've got some Eries to jump on, and we've got some of these Layer 2 sinking platforms. When you touch them, they're going to start to sink, and that forces the movement quickly. Otherwise, obviously, you're going to hit the spikes. Nobody wants that. And there is there's a really cool, maybe, I don't know, can we, orb? If I remember the trick, there's a really cool skip at the end of this. So I used to run this game way back when, and there's a really remarkably cool skip in here. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have time to give the racers. It'd be funny if we just did like a tutorial, like, okay, like this is how you do the skip, like live on stream.
Oh, I couldn't help with that.
Yeah, but the skip actually gets rid of, you don't have to ride that era. You can grab the spring and go all the way around. It's really ridiculous. There's a player who,
Hate to see it.
Chat, what do you think the orb tastes like?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think it tastes good.
Gelato.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And speaking of some snacks, JD, do we have any more snacks out there?
Yes, indeed. We had Cypress who donated $100 to MSF saying, what an incredible Kaizo race so far. I'm on the edge of my seat with this one. I'm keeping it simple with my favorite snack, chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
The classic.
Big yum.
There is nothing wrong with a classic. It's a classic for a reason.
When I was a kid, my dad would make chocolate chip cookies, and he would just jokingly call them Dad's world famous cookies. And I didn't realize that. So I'd go to school and be like, my dad makes world famous cookies. Does yours? Thanks, Dad.
Thanks.
Yep.
Dad.
Oh yeah, not to be full
go.
twice.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Shovda and Greg. That does give Hank and Spirits a little bit of chance to catch up. Shout out to these racers too for doing this kind of completely like off the cuff.
Absolutely.
Like, they are just this good. Like you get on this level, you can kind of just remember and sight read these very, very quickly. I think Quickie World is one of these kind of rites of passages for newer Kaizo players. Someone says, well, what should I play first? What should I check out? Usually the answer comes up Quickie World. There are a little bit more chill new games for new players now, but back in 2018 when this came out, this was very like relaxed compared to maybe something like, I don't know, the original Dram World series or something.
Sure.
Which, of course, we're going to see that Dram 3 a little bit later. I know it's not probably open yet, but that bonus game, you're really going to want to donate for that because we get even more Kaizo.
Or gelato.
Just gelato. Delicious. And there we go. Nice job. Spirits and Hank also getting out of LinkDead Shed.
We have both runners out of levels right now. JD, what do we got over on your side?
So we've got a bunch more snacks as well. We have $50 from Kara saying, my favorite dessert is from a restaurant back home called the Snowball in Hell. Chocolate fudge, chocolate cake, chocolate mousse, vanilla ice cream, and toasted coconut on top.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sounds amazing.
So I'm not like big on coconut, but
everything else.
But even then, like I see the vision. I understand it.
We also had $50 from Ramblin' Man saying, I jump for nachos and fried Oreos. Those snacks are a masterpiece.
Oh,
I get that reference.
clever.
I saw
yeah,
that.
references to other Super Mario Kaizos in there.
That
I like
was
that.
good.
Go.
That was clever.
probably toss another one in here, JD.
Yeah, we have $75 from Killer Roni saying 2-week glitches, 2-week glitches. That's right, putting that towards our Banjo Tooie glitch exhibition.
Yeah.
We are over almost $4,000 of the way towards a $15,000 goal, and we welcome every donation towards that and put towards MSF.
Banjo-Tooie and like that entire franchise is such a wild franchise, so I really want to see what those glitches look like, and you do too.
It's funny how the naming convention runs out at 2, though, because what's Banjo 3?
3.
But then Banjo 4E would have been fine. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Age.
Yo,
good.
something technical I want to point out about what Shovda and Greg are doing is that the chucks that they're bouncing on have a wedge-shaped hitbox. Their heads look round, and so what that means is that they actually have to be really conscientious, of the side of the chuck on which they are jumping, right? If they want to get launched off to the right, they need to land on the right, except on the hit that destroys the chuck, which is all these little caveats of tech in Super Mario World Kaizo. But yeah, I just wanted to point out that wedge-shaped hitbox. There's that clapping chuck obstacle too. They want to jump and get under the chuck. The chuck jumps when you jump.
Classic Chuck Gate.
Oh, nice turn back there. Nicely done on that. And that
Heck yeah.
big H.
I never thought of the hitbox as a wedge. Every time I've interacted with them.
the chucks, the disco shells. It's a helpful analogy, right?
Yeah.
Because it teaches you want to land and then get kicked off on either side.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we got these layer 2 on-off blocks. It's going to sink down. You might remember the sandbar. Shout-outs to the vanilla runners with the old sandbar clip and stuff. And here we've kind of got a recontextualization. So often Kaizo is taking things from the original game and just turning them up to 11, right? It's the sandbar, but now there's munchers and H's. Oh, wow, look at this nice P-speed going on over there.
Schmovement going on.
Wow,
here, right? This OST slaps. This is so good.
Nice.
Hey.
Hank and Spirits over here catching up a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you said earlier, everyone that's on this stage is such a phenomenal runner in their own right.
Absolutely.
No matter what we would give any of these for, it would always be such a competitive race.
Yeah, absolutely.
Such an amazing, amazing community.
And you know, that's something you were talking about, gameplay as art. That's something that I kind of thought, I wanted to mention is there's so much room in Kaizo to express yourself how you want to. You can actually, gameplay can be expressive. It can be a mode of self-expression. You can play tough precision things. You can play smooth, legato kind of flow levels. You can do tech. You can do whatever interests you, and there is something for you in there. And you can, express yourself with that.
Speaking of expressing ourselves, how is our donations expressing their opinions on really anything, desserts and otherwise?
Well, I actually want to touch on being able to express yourself and to participate in the community and this awesome GDQ community overall. We have $8 from Amelia, who shares our sweet daughter Amelia, 9 years old, loves gaming, and has enjoyed watching GDQ since she was 4.
Wow.
She used part of her hard-earned allowance to donate this year, paired with a match from us parents and baby sister on the way. Thank you for being a positive part of our family.
That is so, so sweet.
So it just goes to show that when we do things like this, we of course are having a ton of fun.
Yeah.
We're getting together as a community of friends, showcasing really fun games and fun talents, and doing amazing impact, not only through charity, but by impacting other lives too, to be able to find joy and community as well. So thank you, everyone here in the game, here in the audience, and here online for being a part of that positive movement.
Yeah, there is a place for you in Kaizo, and I'm so proud of the entire Kaizo and Standard and SMW Central community for being such a welcoming and inclusive place, not just for people, but for artistic ideas. That we really we're just down. Whatever you want to make, whatever you want to try. As soon as we say Kaizo is this, then someone's going to say, oh, I'm going to make it like that.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that kind of spirit of creativity, just kind of guiding us all the way.
And just like you say that Kaizo is for everyone, GDQ here is also for everyone.
Oh, absolutely.
You are welcome here. You are loved here.
Oh, so I want to point out that's a fake goal. It looks like they just randomly cleared the level. Back when this game was made, shell jumps were a little bit more of an intimidating thing, and they still are. Like these racers make this look so easy, but yeah, so it's a fake. So it looks like you have to do a shell jump at the end of that last level, but in fact there's a hidden goal underneath, and it's a little happy fake out. Sometimes you get trolled and you die, and it's sad, and sometimes it's like a happy fake out. You think you're gonna have to do something hard, and then you don't. And I like that this race is getting a little bit tight, catching up over here.
For sure.
As I said, anybody's game at any time. Using these on-off blocks to flip the state of the red blocks. Grabbing that H, yep. And using the shell, that kicking coop is gonna kick the shell. We wanna make a path for it. We wanna shell jump with it. Lots of really fun kind of bouncing tech here. Yeah. And I would, it's coming up. I will need to apologize for some Kaizo crimes that I may have committed in this next level. But that's neither here nor there. I just sense that the moment is approaching when I must atone for myself.
Bet you didn't think this moment was going to happen in this exact time.
Nope, didn't count on that. That was a problem for future me, and now he's here.
It's terrible to be future you.
Oh, so we need, so they're over on Shovda and Greg's side. We need the mushroom. Nice respawn.
That was really clever.
Clever, nice. Thinking in the moment there, they need that mushroom to get through the munchers. Nicely done.
JD, how are we doing on the glitch exhibition out there?
Glitch exhibition has officially crossed $4,000 of our $15,000 goal for Banjo-Tooie.
Excellent.
So exciting. I do want to say, I'm surprised that I haven't been seeing as many H donations come in. But what I do want to say is $25 from MNK towards MFF celebrates what's better than watching awesome Kaizo Mario runs. Bonus awesome Kaizo Mario runs. Go runners less than 3.
Yeah. So
the infamous Sovereign
Castle.
Castle.
The infamous Sovereign Castle. That's what I was getting at with my crimes. Now, they made that look so easy.
That level took me 14 hours to beat the first time.
How many hours?
14.
14 hours. Listen, Circle, I'm sorry. I apologize, and I'll tell you why. These racers are making it look really, really easy. If you're new to Kaizo, it's not as easy. And way back when Valdio made this game, I was a playtester. And Valdio sent me this game and said, especially, hey, I think Sovereign Castle might be a little too tough. What do you think? And I just shrugged and I said, they'll be fine. They'll be okay. They'll deal with it. And they did deal with it, but it took 14 hours and it was really tough for people. So I just want to officially atone for that.
Well, you're forgiven because it was fun the entire time.
It was, it's fun? Oh, that's good to hear. That's the Kaizo spirit.
I think back to when I was a playtester for Strawberry Jam and Celeste, and I playtested a map called Ethereal Ascension. If you played Ethereal Ascension and saw my name in the credits, I'm sorry. I
Kaizo crimes of your own.
I tried.
Yeah, I mean, I like the fact that we can we're a whole sort of bespoke Kaizo industry that we make things, we play things for each other, we make resources for each other, right? That there's whatever you like to do, I'm going to sell you on the Kaizo community in a little bit. Whatever you like to do, there's a place for you here. Whatever you like to make, whatever you're into, there's something for you to do and a way for you to contribute if you're interested in that kind of thing. Shout outs to, of course, if you're interested, go to SMW Central, the official home for Super Mario World modding online since forever. Oh.
And
that's a tricky one. That tide is moving back on that brown shell. So when they jump in there, they might get pushed to the left.
Are those tiles at the spot
They're fake.
They're fake.
The bullet, the bullets come at you and you have to find the fake tile
so
to jump
good.
through. Yeah. So
I'm surely it's not some trickery going on.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the thing with Super Mario World is that we have just such an immense amount of power to create things. We can make any tile look like any other tile, which is
a power maybe we
intimidating.
shouldn't be allowed to have.
What's that?
A power we should not be allowed to have.
Right.
Yes. So yeah, Hank and Spirit's moving into Sovereign Castle now. That Saw is moving along the lava. Meanwhile, Greg and I don't know who anyone is. Oh my gosh, they got the skip. Nicely done. Oh yeah, that's GossipGreg there, getting that skip. So that is a death block over here on Rainbow Road. That's a death block, but it's an older kind of style of death block, and it's actually recontextualized lava. That's what that block really is. It's lava. So by being able to slide through the corner of that death block, Yoshi is able to pick up that disco shell and fly where you're not supposed to be able to do that. That's a really good speedrun. That's an element of the speedrun and a really great trick for this level. A very classic cheese. And I really, shout outs to Greg for being able to pull that one off right on the fly here. Nicely done.
Oh,
Good job.
clean.
Good job.
JD, we have time for a couple donations.
Yeah, I do want to share a $50 donation towards MSF from Eric Bound that says, Eric for Eric Bound. True gamers know, love GDQ, love the Mother series, and love speedrunning. That's right, that donation likely went towards the Name Nintendo Bid War, which is really close. Chris ahead of Eric by only $36. So Eric crew, let's see you show up.
So what do we got going on with Shovda and Greg here?
Well, it's like the blackout kind of level, like a la maybe like Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, and the kind of where it's like the sunset level with the silhouettes. I always like this. I think it's kind of cool and evocative, and it's kind of interesting because you have to kind of judge what the enemies are based on how they behave. Which is another thing about SMW modding is that sometimes, nice. Yep, they remembered. Yep.
That, I was aware of that.
We ran this game for a long time and we took the lower path until someone realized, like you can just jump over there. And this is like, like we've learned from the past. Nowadays you put spikes up there or make it go to a secret pipe that says, haha, good try.
Wow.
But yeah, we got to fight the Big Boo. We got 3 hits with those grab blocks for Shovda and Greg on the Big Boo, and that will win the game once they hit that 3rd hit.
I think we're at 2.
There we go.
And
Nope, he did.
There it is.
Yeah. Nicely done. Hanging Spirit's not too far behind. Are we gonna hang out and let them rock through it?
So good.
JD, floor is yours for a little bit.
Happy to. Continuing on that snack train, we do have $25 from Muffin Lord that shares my favorite dessert is Tres Leches cake. Yummy. We also had $25 from Prometheus for, wait, is that the music?
Yeah.
All right. $25 for Prometheus, supporting MSF, saying it's not a snack or dessert, but my personal GDQ tradition since AGDQ 2022.
Okay.
Pasta with bolognese sauce. I'm enjoying it right now. Well, super delicious dinner there, Prometheus, and thank you so much for tuning in with that yummy plate in front of you.
All right. Looks like we're going to give sometimes.
Them.
Yeah, those two. about like 4 more minutes to get as far as they can here in Quickie. But once again, give it up for all of our runners for just doing this completely on the fly. I would have nightmares about this, so to do it just completely out of nowhere is it's so kind of them and just so impressive of them also.
I know that we've got more Kaizo action coming up later this week, but in terms of shoutouts, if someone is curious about Kaizo, how would folks that are watching get involved?
Well, you could get involved by going to smwcentral.net. We are just a absolutely fantastic community, and we have a lot of ways to get involved if you're interested in learning about different resources that you could make. If you're interested in coding things or programming things, there's a space for you there. You can learn how to play. We have a Discord. You can get involved in one of our contests. We have certain design contests, a vanilla design contest, an overworld design contest, like a questionable level design contest where you should make something. Yeah, shout out to the questionable QLDC. We've got a KLDC, a Kaizo level design coming up. We're having vanilla level design contest right now. And as we say contest, it's a way to show off the creativity of the community. We have creativity conventions where we all kind of get together and show our newest things. So everything you need is going to be on SMW Central. There are some other places. SMW Central has long been just the bastion of SMW modding online, and we'll be happy to answer questions and welcome new people into the community. Like I said, there is a place for you in Kaizo, and we are ready for your interesting creative visions, and I'm ready to shout that out and celebrate it just as much as we can.
Heck yeah. Seeing some really clean movement here.
Yep. They knew. Yeah. They knew.
Got about a minute and a half.
And while we're continuing on to there, Eric Crew is showing up. We have $50 from one of the Erics out there in the world saying, this is Eric speaking. Erics of the world, let's get this Eric named Eric. Also, trans rights.
Trans rights.
Trans rights.
And that $50 donation did indeed throttle Eric into the lead, but only by $9 over Chris. So, folks, remember, get those donations in. And some of our other donation names options are also in the running, like Doe at $100 and Sega at $95. The options are nearly endless. So put your donation towards your favorite.
I'm always impressed with the names that people put in these like bit words and otherwise. Y'all never fail to put a smile on my face. As like the social media assistant around here, I'm always behind my computer and giggling a little bit at what y'all do.
Carrie, you're such a good social media assistant. I always enjoy seeing the fun things that you and your team come up with.
Oh, thank you. It's
true.
all our wonderful volunteers. They are fantastic. The meme team, best team. We love them so much. You got about 30 seconds to see how far you can get in this level. See if we can get to, let's see if we can one shot. Let's see if we can get it right at the buzzer. Also, classic song.
So good.
It took me a second to remember that was Rainbow Road.
Well, they got the rainbow blocks.
I mean,
Okay, we got a minute.
sorry, I'm trying to help in any way I can.
Got a minute. So here's one. You might be wondering why Yoshi just sort of disappears there. It's because the game doesn't want there to be more than one Yoshi on screen. The vanilla or the original game engine under this hood doesn't like when there's two Yoshis, and the game actually tries to really avoid that. So the first Yoshi disappears when the second Yoshi loads in, and that's why you can still land on what is an invisible Yoshi. And like you might be wondering, maybe there's interesting and cool tech involving invisible Yoshi. Yes, there is. If you're interested in glitches and tech and puzzles and all sorts of things, if you're interested in exploring the ramifications of a really unique, interesting engine, Mario World is the game for you. There is just, if you ever go and look at the glitch list on SMW Central. It is miles long of just known things that you can do, known bugs and tricks. It is just a fantastic playground for any kind of creativity you're interested in.
10 seconds, runners. I believe. Chat, do we believe?
Credit warp, go! These runners are doing fantastic. Let's give it up for them. Okay, got it. Yeah, right at the buzzer, but they got the cool skip. That's the cool points. That's the moral victory. They did get the skip.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna let them finish out this level. Yep. So with the disco shell in his mouth, Yoshi is able to fly. Yoshi has all the powers of all the elemental shells. Oh, nice. Taking maximum advantage of that.
Doubted in my life.
That's the full time save from that. Very well done, all
Excellent
four of
job.
you. You are true heroes.
Excellent. GG's to our wonderful Kaizo players.
Well, what a fun time this was.
This has been great. If y'all don't mind, let's shout out. Let's get a couple of quick shout outs here. Glitch, any
you
shout-outs?
can go ahead. I'm thinking of mine.
Oh, you're thinking, Circle Friendo, anything on you?
Shout outs to everyone who helped me create this, especially my playtesters and for the runners and commentators. Without it, wouldn't be possible.
I appreciate that. I want to shout out everybody involved in this, and thank you for having me involved. Throw it right back at you. Shout out to GDQ, as always. And I want to take a moment to, as we celebrate brotherhood from the previous race, to shout out all of the communities that are here and make up GDQ, whether it's Frame Fatales, Black in a Flash, our Latin American speedrunners, our Asian Speedrun Alliance, GDQ Hotfix, and all of the representations from so many other speedrunning marathons, Multithon, Preventathon, No Glitches Allowed, Binary Breakers, Fastest First.
Yeah.
There are so many communities around here. As I said earlier, GDQ is for you. We are stronger together. Remember that. We are always stronger when we are together.
Yeah, you really hit it. I just wanted to say thank you. I mean, to all the racers, GDQ is such a home for me. I just wanted to give a shout out, especially to all my friends that are here, both friends that I've known for many, many, many years coming to these events, and new friends that I met like just today in the practice room. I also, a really quick special shout out, I'd like to point out the artists and the artisans who make the prizes that everybody donates. I would really like to see them get more love. I really love the prize segments, and I really love the amazing art that people give. Also, go play more pinball in the arcade. Yeah, I like that. Let's get ready for that total nuclear annihilation run coming up a little bit. I'm so stoked for that one. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having all of us.
Circle, anything from you?
I think you covered everything that
Yeah,
you
I got
probably
everything.
needed.
Great. Awesome.
Alrighty.
GG's to all our Kaizo runners. Thank you so much.